Oh, why is it not showing up? That shouldn't be happening. Why you no show up? That's strange. Got this. Nope. Why do you do this to me? That's showing up. What about that? Yes? No? Okay. Why are you doing this? That's set up, that's set up. That is set up with that. I was just working a few seconds ago. Okay. Yeah, this should be working. Filters, properties. That should be find same executable. Hello? Hmm. Game capture. This. Specific window. Properties. Same executable. Okay. Well. Actually, is my microphone? Yeah, my microphone's getting picked up. Okay, so my microphone's getting picked up. Ah, boy. Why you no capture? Oh, a very dark atmospheric Halloween stream. Yeah, trying to figure out why it's not picking up my game. This was working not that long ago. This one, properties, same executable, window tile, must match. What's weird is it looks like it's actually showing the one that I have open, but it really doesn't want to show it. Why? Must I restart my game? I guess I'll restart my game. In the off chance that for some reason it just really doesn't like me today. So weird. So that's not the issue. This is terribly unfortunate. Am working on things. Why do they have to do this to me? Why? Oh, oh, oh. Hey, it's working. I don't know why it didn't want to show up, but we've got it working. So that's cool. Woohoo! Turn it off and turn it back on again for the win. Okay. So, I'm going to the spawn thingy to mention stuff and things. Recap of the things that we're gonna do and hope to do. Yay. I want to take off my debris armor, which if you've seen videos you haven't seen yet, but that's totally fine. That's the wrong key. That's the right key. I have a new skin, and you'll never guess who made it. E made it. E made it. She actually made two. One for something in particular for Saturday. Summary. I am streaming, and I hope to stream a few days next week, as I was trying to get uploads sorted and it was just not working because I am going on a trip like 2 weeks from now, and errands and whatnot are quite hectic. So I am here to both show you the things that I've built before I go away and get things done for during the week, because everything is super packed and so that's also the wrong key. Also the wrong key in your favorite rocket ship. Yeah, going to a trip in a favorite rocket ship. Anyway, point is, Craftworks logo. That is what I did in episode 1 with lots of others crafters help, like Millie, Lane, Shash, Kogi, Breeze. I also did the pathway. We got that sorted, which that's fun. And then for fall, I did this pumpkin because, well, fall, hooray, woo! We wanted some stuff because, I'm not gonna lie, Halloween kind of snuck up on us, going through the sky, little Einsteins. Yes, whiffs. Unfortunately, I don't have the chat joined, so apologies if I'm a little slow, but I'm super excited because I got that working on the YouTube and the Twitch, so woo! So yay, I got that working. Also, we have a parkour course because, of course, pun not intended. That was on the test server, and we tend to like hop around and parkour on things, and so I thought I would do that. But on to the important things. I will mention the things that I have built on the way. This starter base, a little bit ironic that it's the starter base, however, because it's kind of large for a starter base, but that was last episode. Woohoo! Actually, I really love how this base turned out, and without trying to spoil too much, I've expanded it a little bit to fill in where the pathway is. Haven't worked on the pathway, hasn't become the priority just yet, and we've got this like azalea glowing forest, which I really like how it turned out. There's more to go on there, but we've also got this farm. This is the community farm. It's got potatoes, carrots, beets, pumpkins, melons, wheat, and netherwort, which I'll have to show you the netherwort separately, as that's in a different spot that's a little hidden currently. But I'm super excited. There's the TV station. That's a build that when Lane and I all collaborated on. Actually, I'll show you guys, because basically I tried to make a tour video and this week went like totally crazy with errands and stuff. And I was like, I don't have the time to edit this. But I want to show you guys these builds because they turned out so cool. Like, when did this, which is like an old coal generator, and then this building, which I don't know what to call it. Then we got the satellite, when also did that. You've done so much, dude. It blows my mind, really. I try to do too much. Also, hi, Lane. Lane did a lot of like the texturing here, and then I did a lot of this tower, but I also know Feather suggested a lot, like a bunch of different things, like the warped and whatnot. The backside of the building looks like it's like basically collecting. Shapes scare me, texturing I'm good at. I love texturing. Texturing is, so I don't know how I didn't notice that you joined. I'm like super distracted when I talk. When also did the tree is my favorite part. Yes, I love the texturing because it, like, the build just like comes together. Shapes, I guess technically I'm the one who made the shape. I just kind of like went ham with a whole bunch of random shapes, and we eventually got to this. Does it look crazy? Yes. Do I absolutely love it? Also yes. There's also a downstairs. This was not something that I don't think was part of the original build, but I also love the downstairs, so yes. I like how it turned out. Oh, and I forgot to say that this is supposed to be, at least for me mentally, this is like I think of it as like a giant battery pack, thus why you cannot access it from this side is that's like a giant solar panel. The filming room was indeed my interior, but Norm used it for his audition. That is also true. I feel like I'm pretty decent with shapes. It's the color palette and texturing I need to work on. It's... I don't remember. What is that pillar? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. That's the trial chamber, because we need loads of copper. Understood. This is the leading into the Netherwort farm. Is very dark, also very large. I'm gonna open my map to show you guys, because is very large. I had to dig all of this out by hand. Fortunately, I think I had netherite tools at that point. But I really liked how it turned out. It actually looks a lot better without shaders. The point of this is to be like, good grief, I didn't know that, that they're very, very large. Yes, is a very large, very large netherwort farm. It's super unnecessary. I needed it for red nether brick, and I have that red nether brick. I think I filled 2 barrels, and I might have had extra after digging up 1 quadrant. Like, it just filled my inventory. It was crazy. But yeah, I actually really like how this looks without shaders. I do wish these produced a bit more light in terms of, like, I wish the reach of the light was further away. Not necessarily that it produced more light, if that makes sense. I wish I didn't have to put so many around to make it mob proof, but I like how it turned out. It's supposed to be like a really spooky cave with like odd ambient light, just really dim. Also hi Akashashin, also hi Yuki on YouTube. We got so many people. How cool. But that's the Netherwort farm. So super Spoop under shaders. Yeah, it's very bright with the lights. Lurking in both streams, helping with the watch hours here. Thank you, Lane. I am so excited. That's also why I just build too many things. I get so excited. I'm like, I gotta build something right now. And I do build something. But then I have to also edit it. I ended up emptying out all of the barrels. Well, there's 6 barrels here because I need to build something. Surprise, surprise. But for the most part, I took the barrels out here because I have a storage room. I think I need to contract you to build a few things for me since I have loads of barrels. I have 3 walls of barrels plus these little corners. They are technically organized. I've got the materials for the mangrove farm. I do have to collect the materials for the propagule farm. I also have loads of concrete powder because I am working on a shop. In fact, I hope to be building that today. Not earlier today, later today. I don't know if that'll get streamed. It might. I got backup netherite gear. Yep, I did all that. I've done so much mining. But this is my storage room. I did like a golden apple tree. It was going to be an enchanted golden apple tree, but these are the skulls, and I didn't like how they turned out in the lighting that I have with my shaders. It just looked like too pale and too white. So I went with just the normal golden apples. I could probably add a few of the enchanted ones to have like a fun effect, but yeah. We went on a ocean monument raid, so I have the golden guardian skull. Also, down here, I've got a kelp smelter because we need an absolute ton of kelp blocks, which looks like I need to fill it again because we need 32 stacks for said build. I got sniffers, which is super exciting. All the sniffers. I'll be bringing some by soon. Thank you, Lane. We have lots of pitcher and torch flower. I actually expected a bigger smelter for it. Yeah, it wasn't exactly the biggest of smelters. Like, it works for what we need, and because I had so much extra backup, like, it didn't have to kind of backload. This was all I had for what I had in the test server, so it's not large, but I can at some point make a larger kelp smelter if we need, if we happen to use a lot more kelp blocks. I thought we needed like 15 stacks and we need 32. You know us, we'll need a bigger one later. Yeah. True. But we've got these torch flower seeds, pitcher pods. I'm actually selling some of the extra sniffer eggs for 5 diamonds each. And here is my bootleg dye. I have a barrel full of every single dye. Am I selling dye? No. No, I am not. But I got bulk dye so that I could make concrete powder, cactus farm, and this is my sea pickle farm. Yes, I decorate it. Why? Because I felt like it. And I also have this mud maker. I just fill this dropper, hopper, double chest, grab these iron shovels, right and left click at the same time, and it does the job. Does the job. And this is my quote-unquote super smelter. I think usually I call it my furnace array, because it's not necessarily a super smelter. I have to fill everything manually, but it helps when I need, like, tons of glass or something, like for the, the mud maker. Okay, what else? Is there more that I need to show you guys? I don't think so. I think at this point, we will run into the things. I officially have surplus. I have 10 diamonds and 64 diamond blocks from the 64 that I got. I usually fluctuate in not surplus. However, right now I want diamond armor, which that's going to be 4 for boots. I know usually it's 24 for armor, but I'm trying to think which ones I'm actually going to take or make. I know a chest plate, and I know a pair of pants, which is 7. Okay, so I need 19 because I'm gonna wear a pumpkin. And how many diamonds does that mean I'm gonna be spending on the enchantments? I'm gonna spend 2 on protection, 2 on feather falling, 2 on protection, 2 on protection. I don't need unbreaking, and I don't need bending, as I view this as like my throwaway armor. I have plenty of pumpkins. In fact, I'm gonna have to look up how to do the thing. We have a data pack that allows us to turn pumpkins and carved pumpkins into stuff. Budgeting with Blazer. Yes, that is true. This is my throwaway armor. I guess I could make a helmet too. Normally I would go with iron because generally stuff. Yeah, there's some things that we can. Oh, I want to make my golden carrots into grilled cheese. I need to do that. Am I getting sidetracked? Yes, but it's a good sidetrack. I am looking for shears. Sheer pumpkin. There we go. Does it have an adorable face? Yes, and I love it. I don't technically have that's the wrong thing. Wrong button. I don't technically have... You can see the bars on my screen. It's like a more limited view for the pumpkin. I don't think I'm gonna do like the completely remove the haze at this point. Congrats, you're on the big screen. Yeah, look, I got the bars on my screen. I should be able to make this into something, and I'm gonna take a second to look up the stuff and the things because I've not done this. Custom models. This is the model numbers. Where is the command? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, thank you. I'll be bringing somebody soon. I actually expect a bigger smelter. Slash trigger custom model data set, and then I have the item in my offhand, and I can either do 2, 3, or 4. Where are my eyeballs? Maybe they're normal. New album to release this Christmas. I'm actually wearing the new sunglasses. Yeah, I'm trying to think which ones I should put on. Maybe two. That? No. Okay. I must attempt again. Slash sugar. I guess my eyeballs are lower on my face. Yes, that one. That. Is it 3? Hey! Yep, that works. Okay, that worked. Okay, what do I need to do for the grilled cheese? That one is 2. Da 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 da. I feel like this looking cool with the eyebrows just over the glasses. I really think that it turns out really cool with my skin. Oh, I'm trying to make sure I have all my tabs open. Oh no! I closed my one tab. I'm so sorry. I accidentally closed my YouTube one. So I can't see anything that you guys are saying. Ayo. There we go. I love those. Yes, I really like how these ones turned out. It's so fun. Okay. What was I doing? Carrots, golden carrots. We are turning these into grilled cheese. It looks kind of my skin too. I just like, it turned out so well. It makes me happy. Okay. Trigger, custom model, stoof, set, 2. I have grilled cheese. This makes me so happy. It's got the good laser gossip. I'm trying to make sure I could fit the chat on my screen because I have so many things on my screen. And for some reason... Okay. Huge shout out to Bottleshine for the awesome grilled cheese checker. I am so happy that we had grilled cheese. I didn't realize how much I wanted grilled cheese in my life in Minecraft. Oh. Okay, now I have a stack into grilled cheese for when I finish up my pumpkin pie. Perfect. I'm going to take these sunglasses off as I don't want you guys to have to deal with the bars on my screen for now. No one wanted to share gossip. If you need the room, you can totes close the YouTube tab and nothing will be said, totally. It's more that I didn't realize I didn't have the chat set up so it was all in one place, because I think at one point it was set up to do that, but then it wasn't. So now it's not. Okay, so I'll put that in my ender chest because, yeah, I guess it should go in my ender chest. I will make all of the armor that I need. I recommend a streamer bot so you can view all of the chat on one tab. I think streamer bot what I have? I think I might have streamer bot. I just need to get that set up. it may or may not have been slightly on whim that I was going to do. I mean, I kind of had an idea that I was going to do it today, but should be. It was one of the links that I sent. Yeah, I feel like I remember seeing it and be like, oh yeah, I have that. I just need to set that up. And then that was not one of those things that made it on my list. Oh, ad break on Twitch. Oh, okay, understood. Understood. I'll try not to do anything interesting. Or maybe I do try to do something interesting. I don't know. Flame. Where is my good bow? Why do I always lose my bow? Oh no, wait. Here's my bow. I'm just going to use this bow. I don't expect to hit like any of my shots, but there's bows and arrows. I'll take that, Twitch chat. No ads over here. That is true. That is true. Okay. We have those. Should I make the helmet? I don't have to make the helmet right now. And then I have an anvil over here. Oh, I must have broken my anvil. But I have got iron. Because I purchased some. Because I go through too much of it. Okay. Anvil. No, I didn't want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'll bring the anvil with me since I'm gonna buy books. Should I be buying books for Elytra? Or is that all set up somewhere else already? We're all over here, so no one will miss anything. I am borrowing some of your cactus. I do not mind. There is so much cactus down there. Well, I say so much. I mean, we're getting to 18 decks. I guess that is a lot of cactus. Just not when you want to dye, like, a singular candle. You'll probably have ads here as well pretty soon, though. I gotta look into the credentials to getting monetized on YouTube. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure if I'll meet the thresholds. This is only like the second stream I've done on YouTube because YouTube is 500 subs, I think. Oh yeah, so I'm not even. I'm not close. I got the anvil. Okay, we're cool. Going to the shopping district. Oh, okay. I didn't get to show you guys this. You've already probably seen this, but I love it so much. This is the sword that when I, Lane, and E all worked on this build. Everyone bring a friend next stream. This is the like spawn portal and I really love how it turned out. E did the belt and the hips, and then I'll race you to 500 subs, buddy. I am quite certain you will make it to 500 far before I do. But I really love how this spawn portal turned out. I needed to stop and mention that because I did say that I was going to stop and mention the builds that I've worked on. I'll raise the both of you. Ted, I'm pretty sure you already beat us. I don't think that is a fair race. Here's the sniffer egg shop. I've sold one sniffer egg earlier. We do have quite a few. Is this? Nope. Misty's pop up. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. I need protection 4. That's fortune, efficiency. Protection 4. I need 1, 2, 3. And then I need feather falling. So I should see, wait, that was in here. There. And because I have an anvil, I'm just realizing I'm not sure I have enough levels. You raise a point. Not even a good point, just a point. Let's see how much this costs. 4. Ooh, I don't think I have enough for that. Hey, Cube is here. That reminds me, I should be setting my status. I is streaming, and I am open to interaction. Okay, this is 4. That is also probably 4. I think I do this. And that's 11. Okay, I need to go grab the XP levels. But before we do that, I want to show you the shops that I've built. We of course have the Mangrove cart. Actually, let me do the smart thing. Did the stream likes not update yet? It should 2 likes. I see 1. Oh, sorry, my watch is yelling at me because I'm not walking right now. It could be that you might have to reload the page. I don't know. It should show 5. I see 4. I see 1. Okay, let me check what happens if I reload the page. It says 5 on my end. Okay, so it's just you probably have to reload. I do think it sometimes takes a little bit of time to load. Like the page doesn't refresh as often. Anywho, point is, I see 6 now. YouTube streaming is far from streamlined. Yeah. But oh wait, you know, I'm just realizing I am not in. Is this the thing that I should be? Yeah, that's the tab that I should be in. I was in the wrong tab. Okay. We got it. Anyway, Mangrove cart. I've had this for a while. I'm selling diorite. I don't know if I've actually sold any diorite. Mangrove roots. I've sold some. Mangrove wood. I've sold a good amount of that. And yeah. This is my honey shop. I love how it turned out. The whole idea was to have honey dripping from the ceiling and then a giant honey crystal in the middle. I sell candles, honeycomb blocks, and honey blocks. I don't currently sell honey bottles, but the only reason is because I'm not sure if people actually want bottles of honey, because the only thing you can do is make sugar and drink them as a source of food, and they take a while to drink. Bottles don't sell well. That's why I didn't put them down, because the only thing I can imagine really selling is honey blocks. Also, Cube gifted me string, which makes me so happy because that takes a lot of energy out of getting candles. I'll show you the upstairs of the farm area. Eventually the scaffold will come down. It's really meant to be accessible with elytra. Melissa sold them last season, and I don't think she actually sold any. That's why I wasn't selling them, because I don't see myself actually selling them. I could probably put 1 barrel. Oh, Stream Boo, how amazing. Isn't that the bestest thing ever? Ban. Anyway. Anywho. Honey blocks, honey bottles. Love Stream Boo. It looks like I've filled quite a few barrels. 9, 10. We're on our 11th barrel of honey bottles, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16th barrel. We're going to be on our 17th barrel soon of honeycomb. I don't AFK it here at all. It is on, and it collects honey when people come to the shopping district and are in the vicinity of the honey farm. So yeah, I completely forgot to tell you the names of this shop. The name of the shop is Before You Leaf, which I'm super excited to have like the signs and whatnot to put up, because I think that'll be a really nice thing to like put up here. That way you can actually see it. Honeycomb, big, yeah. It's not small, not at all. Yeah, it's a lot of honeycomb. Also, we have this, which is my 2 cents. When I built this was actually fully copper, like the unoxidized version, and it's fully oxidized at this point. The point of this is for it to look like a penny that's been dropped and is leaning on a pebble. But it's called my 2 cents because you can hire me to give suggestions for different builds and things. If you make me a mod, I can help with that. Oh, yes, stuff and things. I'm doing this now. 'Tis done. Lane is now a mod. Also, I have a sword. Yes. Fear him. Tremble before him. Don't do that easy. I'm just gonna tell you, Akashashin, that the whole rent thing, it is so dead. Every single one of us are so done with the bit. Like, we're done. We're done. All of us are like super over it. It just lasted. Every joke has its lifetime. That one came back from the dead multiple times, and it is gone. Norm and I just need to record our bit on that and get it done. I think, yes, I think in his recent video it was like kind of done, but it was like not like the closed book kind of finish of it. So the precursor, you could say. Whoa, fancy seeing you here. Welcome to the party, Dead. Well, Whiffs and Ted, you guys also get responsibilities. There you go. Okay. But my 2 cents, that is, you can get my suggestions for builds and whatnot. So if you're like needing ideas, it's 1 diamond block an hour, but you can just like DM me or whatever. And not everyone specifically, I am talking about the crafters. I mean, I do kind of give my suggestions out pretty freely, but like, I'm also kind of busy. Anyway, and then we have the crumb, which is a giant cake, and I love it. I love how the top turned out. You don't see it unless you're looking at bandwidth. This power's already gone to my head. An hour of ideas, that's a lot of ideas. Yeah, I wasn't sure if a diamond block was... What if I just need 59 minutes of your time? That is going to count... Oh, hungry. 59 minutes is going to count as an hour. So minimum of a diamond block. I guess I should write that down. But this is the crumb. So it's giant cake. I really like how it turned out. I think the interior's really fun and orange. I sell pumpkin pie, cookies, cake, and if you buy a cake, you get a free candle. Dang, I was hoping I can trick the system. No. When I start building my base, I'll probably just pay you a weekly salary for your input. I guess I could do that. I could do like a weekly fee of like, if you just want to not have to round it to the nearest hour, get the whole hour's worth of ideas. I mean, yeah. 40 blocks, nice. Yeah, I guess I could think of like a weekly rate kind of thing. I thought about doing that when, oh, also we have a mushroom. Her name is Flutter, because full udder. Heck yeah, subscription-based build advice. Yeah, I think that would also make sense. I'm super forgetful, and I kind of just give my ideas so freely that it probably would make more sense to do like a subscription fee of like, I give out my ideas freely. I mean, see, I give my ideas out freely, but dang, I was hoping flying cow, holy cow. Yes, maybe a subscription fee would make more sense, since I do so freely give ideas. Maybe the subscription fee would make more sense. Well, now I have to think up a price for that. Anywho, I'm also going to show you the last other shop that I've currently built. I use the word shop a bit loosely because this is Mangrove. You may have seen it in a stream, but this is supposed to be kind of like 90s disco themed. It's supposed to be intentionally kind of hideous on the inside. So we have like the kind of crunchy, weird rug. Reading comments out loud in the middle of your sentence might be peak ADHD. Maybe a little. I'm a little scattered today. I'm especially scattered today. But this is the crunchy, like, crazy carpet that you get in like roller rinks, bowling alleys, 90s disco. I use Skulk for the walls because I thought that was super cool. I did build this with the shaders, so if I like take off the shaders, it's super it's way less saturated, but I think it's nighttime. I need to sleep. Nope, it's not nighttime. Need more UV lights. Yeah, like that's where it was kind of like I really was leaning on like the 90s disco because I wanted a disco ball. I wanted a dance floor that was like really colorful. And I was like, oh, well, 90s has like all those really crazy patterns. And so I did like a crazy pattern for the floor. I put a DJ station. We actually have quite a few music discs. We got Tears, Creator, I think, which one is this? Precipice, Big Step, Relic? Sorry, excuse me. Other Side and Cat 13. I'm waiting to at some point get the important thing is Pig Step. Exactly. I think it was Pig Step, Tears, and something else. I think Lava Chicken. That is one that I really want to get just because I feel like it is. I know some people don't like it, but like it is one of the most perfect music discs besides like Pig Step and Tears to have here. I really like Precipice, how that one is, and the Creator one that's the music box version, because It kind of reminds me of like ballroom dancing, except for some of them. Slash band haters. I feel like it just very much fits the theme. But I love the contrast of both like the non-shader version where it's like super desaturated and like this version, because I love like the sparkly walls and like these dim lights. It certainly, Lava Chicken works perfectly with the dance floor. It currently has that carnival vibe. That, I guess that's also true. It does kind of look like it could be a carnival place. This is Mangrove. This is supposed to be like the store for mangrove wood. However, we're working on there's a designated place that the mangrove wood, and I mean creator, but yeah. Oh, yeah. Creator. Yeah, creator does have like a carnival vibe when it's like the non-music box version. Hi, Ted. Yeah, this is gonna be like, or was going to be the like bulk storage of mangrove wood. It may still be. I wanted to get some pool tables in, but it just hasn't made it on my list, and at some point I need to do that. I also want to do like a pathway out here, but there is a shop. The concrete shop is going over here across from Shash and Kogi's shop. So I want to get that shop in, so that stuff is out of my house and storage room. It's not a big deal that it's in my house and storage room. I'm super excited to have that built in though, because I'm really happy with how it turned out. But anywho, it's about time for me to get to the XP farm, as I need XP to make those boots. I can't remember when the name of the Dixie Cup design is, but I remember it had something to do with jazz. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I know Ted had mentioned it, and he was mentioned like Taco Bell and that cup design, and I was like, I don't know about Taco Bell and that cup design. And then he showed me the cup design, and I'm like, oh yeah, you like jazz? he mentioned that, and I was like, oh, I don't know what that is. And then he showed me a picture, and I'm like, oh, I've seen that like 100 times. Never mind, we're good. I don't trust this horse to not yeet. So you are in fact the Taco Bell late 90s design. Gotta love it. I really don't trust you, horse, to not yeet yourself. I really hope he doesn't try to yeet off the edge. I like mud kips. Not gonna lie, I don't know what that is. It's probably just me being oblivious, but Mudkip is a Pokemon. Okay, so it is me being oblivious. An adorable one. Wait, is that the one that Mob should have better path management than that by design? I think they're technically supposed to avoid danger, so he should, in theory, not yeet himself off the edge. But I also know that I go to my honey shop and then he just goes everywhere. Mudkip is a massive, very dangerous Digimon, crazy scary. I was trying to think of what it looked like, and I just remembered that I only thought of Diglett. Which is not, in fact, Mudkip. Which makes me want to look it up. Because, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up Mudkip. We do this. Mudkip Pokemon. Oh, Oh, yeah, I know that Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting something along the lines of Diglett for something like Mudkip. Because mud. Okay, what are we doing? Anvil. Boot combine. We officially have backup armor for the end fight. I have my carved pumpkin, backup armor, bow. I should probably grab a water bucket. I can do that. That's easy. My ender chest is very full. I should probably figure out a way to lessen its quantity of things. Oh, you know what I just realized? I do what I must. Wait. I say, where am I going? Shopping district. I need shopping district. I set you up for a classic meme and you disrespect the source like that. Shame on you, Teddy. Search for I heard you like Mudkips. I do what I must. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Okay, do I look that up? Is this something bad that I shouldn't be looking up? Okay, I'm looking it up. Will I regret it? Maybe. Looking up means... No rule 34, just really annoying for... Okay. Okay. Taco Bell. What kept door open? Do not look at it. I did, and it wasn't bad. It was what he said, where it was just like, I guess it's supposed to be annoying. I mean, I can imagine it being annoying if you listen to it for a while. It's just like basically high-pitched screech, but especially awful. Anyway, not the point. Point is, I am here to get rockets because I will need rockets. I don't know how many rockets I'm gonna need. How many stacks of rockets should I get? See, the thing is, I have to... Love you too, Clayton. I don't know how much I trust myself to survive. Oh, perfect. There's a fence post here. Nice. Oh boy. I almost yeeted off the edge. Rockets, duration 1. Should I be getting duration 3? Or only duration 1? TNT, duration 1. 1 diamond per stack. Oh! Whiffs did indeed go ham on the rockets. Let's make sure we're very away from just about rule. Thank you. become innovative about I am very confused, but okay. Rockets. I feel bad if I get 9 stacks of rockets, but I don't know. Add time on Twitch again. Oh good, he's stocking the shop. Yeah, there's I think 9 barrels currently. It's no 10, 11. There's the 12th. 13. Oh. There might be about 15 barrels full. Ew, an ad. Ah, yes. Ads. Very unfortunate. Okay, so maybe I don't have to feel bad about getting 9 stacks of rockets? Do I get 10 stacks of rockets and maybe I store some somewhere else? So in the off chance that I die... Abba-dibba? Thank you, Whiffs, for the sub. Clearly, I don't have the notification set up, which is sad, because I thought I did set that up, but you now have... Only Curtis is getting the ad, the rest of us are on both. Here we go. Thank you, Whiffs, for getting us started. It's starting a hype train, I think. Is it? No? Maybe not? That was weird. I got like a whole banner. I do... Let's... where did... Okay. Hey, how long is it going to take to find 47 end ships? 42 for everyone to have 2 each and 5 more to sacrifice to the void. Do you think... Oh man. Hype train not started yet. Okay. I saw the banner and it looked like that's what it was gonna happen because I've seen that banner before, but good to know because I was like, wait a second, who did the other stuffs and things? Okay. Rockets. I bought 10 stacks. We should be good. I saw it here too. Okay. So I'm not going crazy. Well, thank you, Whiffs, for subscribing with your Prime. You only get one of those. So, well, at 1 month? I don't know. I don't have Prime. Thank you. Thank you for your business, sir. Yes, you gave me your sub. I buy 10 stacks of rockets. Perfect deal. Okay. Yes. We're good. Stack of rockets there. Frosty appreciates it. Is there anything else I need to grab? No. I have the armor. I have the rockets. We have officially sort of kind of prepared for the end. I don't know if 10 stacks of rockets is necessarily enough. I'm hoping it is, considering that we're gonna have multiple people. Like, assuming that we find one. I'm trying to think, do I need to buy mending and unbreaking for the elytra, or is that something that's already set up? I can't remember if that was something we were doing like a community shulker box. If not, that's totally fine. I can go purchase that. That just means I need to go take a trip back to the shopping district at some point. But not right now. Hi, Longbow! Hello! Welcome to the stream. We have now officially kinda sorta... That's the wrong chest. I'm sort of prepared. I do know Join combined the books already. Not sure where. Oh, okay. So she has prepared the books. Okay, that understood. So maybe that's she has them at the villager place. Okay, so that makes me wonder if she's just getting the books or she's selling the books. I don't know. I have 9 stacks of rockets. I don't have enough room to keep all these. Why did I also put that totem away? I need that. The plan is to bring the books to the fight so we can pass them out as people get their wings. Okay, so it's not like we're buying them, so I don't have to get an unbreaking, mending set of books and whatnot. I'm going to empty my ender chest of the many various things that I have currently, as I need room. That. This is fine. This is weapon. Oh, Lane, we can fish in the end, right? We need to find somebody with an empty ender chest to carry the books and some anvils as we go, and I need someone to carry the color named. Yes, we can fish in the end. Okay, so we can repair our elytra by fishing. Perfect. Do I need a shovel? No. Do I need an axe? No, not really. Do I need a hoe? No, not really. Sure, Puddle knows that. You can, or just take your Enderman or Shulkers for XP, usually much quicker, not so safer. There. Oh, arrows. Maybe I take that stack of arrows out so I can put the rockets in there. Okay, that's full of rockets. I'm going to stick this in my barrel because these are materials that I bring to keep me safe or be ready. Okay, what else do I need to do? Water bucket. Reason being, that way if anything bad happens, I can push the Enderman away. Even though they shouldn't be angry at me because I have a carved pumpkin, but if for any reason I take it off, or I attack them, and they decide to attack me, I can push them away because water. Endermen don't like water. Guess that shouldn't be a surprise in a place that doesn't have water. Or lava. Or much of anything. Except for coarse fruit, obsidian, and stone. Purple, and bricks. Anyway, not the point. Hello, but no fishing for you. Luke Craig has a whole fishing and XP spot where the center island used to be in his hardcore world. That sounds fun. Okay, I'm gonna put that... Not gonna fit in my ender chest. I mean, maybe I just don't take my diamonds. I'll put the water bucket in here. Hopefully I remember. I probably won't remember. That's fine. Purelay is adorable in shader vision. Yeah, it's just so glowy and... Yeah, so glowy. And it... I think the smiling, that's from a texture pack, I want to say. Where it has like extra animations and stuff. Tis fun. Oh, second, I just spilled my drink on me. Absolutely everywhere. Anywho. Okay. Get my brain all together. I have the stuff to make the mangrove farm. Except shulker boxes, but I don't technically need that for it to function. So, actually I might need 2 more chests to be in a placeholder. No, I could do barrels. I think I'll use barrels. I think I have extras of those. And they should stack there. Okay. What should I do? What I need to do is I also need to make a propagule farm. And I should have one, yes, here. So this schematic is one that is of a farm. I'm gonna remember. Not cube. Toe blocks. That Toe blocks did in season 2. Yes, that is the name that Lane gave the farm. And so now it is forever a Poopagul farm in my schematics. It is one of those farms that's gonna give a lot. It's not super extensive in what it needs to be made. So I'm gonna start collecting those materials. I should have most everything, but I'm gonna start putting that in this barrel so that way I can start shipping the stuff to the Hideous Hut, which you'll see a few things that I've built there too. 2 water buckets, a lever. Lever. 2 sticky pistons, 2 torches. 2 sticky pistons, 2 torches. Slime. But I'm excited to do this because I've actually wanted to get this done for a bit. 3 observers, 8 green frog lights. Try warning you. More funny than evil. Agreed. It was funny. Now that I'm not trying to show you guys a whole bunch of farms, now my brain can just take a second and relax. Collect resources. Isn't it so nice? Did a lot of copper aging yesterday. Got the mud farm. Or mud maker. That was nice. Did find out that you shouldn't use a netherite shovel or a diamond shovel, frankly, because it mines up really fast. Lesson learned. Observer. Bop, bop, bop. Quartz. Up, up, up. I'm taking a little bit more mud from the farm unless you need it for something. Nope, we're good. I just made a whole bunch. I wasn't sure what we needed, and so I just finished off what I had in the thingamabob. I do need to make more cobblestone. or grab more cobblestone. I just use my silk touch pick so often. So now I'm able to use tons of brick, but... Okay. Note to self, sunglasses look cool, but do not have respiration. Yes, that is true. Servers. Da 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 da. 8 repeaters, 8 prop ghouls, 8 leaves, 8 honey blocks. I want a refund. Eh. 8 prop ghouls. 8 repeaters. Do I have 8 repeaters? I think I do. I made a stack of repeaters and comparators. No surprise, I've gone through many of them. 8 honey blocks. I should have gotten those when I was over there. I'll grab the rest of the materials and then... trying to think where I could place it. I don't know where I'm going to place it. That's going to be interesting. 38 glass. Yup, I can do that. You know what I always forget? I always forget about the fact that if you put glass above a chest, that the chest can still be opened. Because my brain is just like, yeah, it's a block. So you shouldn't be able to open it, and then you can. Like, why am I able to do this? What do I mean? 34. I can do that. Hydration check. Will hydrate. Am hydrated. Sorry if you heard me hydrating, but I'm hydrated. Okay. If you need any repeaters, comparators for it, you can take from my redstone chest. Understood. I think I might have everything. Yeah. Okay. Oh, 22 hoppers. It's okay. I have iron. We're good. We didn't hear you hydrate, but honestly, we need the proof that you did. Let's see. That's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Perfect. Perfect. Iron. Iron. Time to get some iron. Don't know. Let me think. I heard something about a drink spilling everywhere. How could there be hydration? Oh, I have multiple drinks at my side. I have one water bottle, which by the way, if you don't already know, we at Craftworks have a Craftworks SMP website which sells merch. We've got water bottles, mugs, travel mugs, sweatshirts, t-shirts. We've got, and they all come in various colors. They actually come in larger sizes. I don't think they come in tall, but they do come in larger sizes. What else? Some of them are 100% cotton. I think the larger sizes might be not 100% cotton, but I think they're like a good portion cotton. And the I'm not gonna lie, Akashashin, I don't get the reference at all. Thank you, Wisp. I'm sure you understand stuff and things, and I'm just completely oblivious, and is very helpful having someone that knows stuff and things. I'm not sure if the link shared in both YouTube since I am not a mod here. Oh, yes, I need to mod you here too. This can manage blocked work in chat. Review room stretch and hybrid. Am I supposed to make you standard or managing moderate? Can I make you standard moderator? Okay, that should have worked. Do this. Oh, excuse me. So sorry. I am making people moderate. As responsibility stuff and telling me to hide user on the shit. Why is that the thing that you're trying to get me to do? Ted, are you already a moderator on YouTube? No. Okay. I was just clicking the wrong thing. Okay, perfect. Okay. You are all standard moderators because if stuff changes, then like if suddenly I'm like, oh, I need you to do this stuff and thing, I can change it later. That way, or when I have more understanding of what the thing and the stuff does. Okay, 16 barrels, 16 barrels. That's what I need to do. Also, Lane, you are now a moderator, so you should now be able to send the link. I did not see it send in the YouTube one. 16? 16. Hey, there it is. That is the website where we sell merch, which goes to paying the artists who did the artwork for the merch, and also that is where you'll find the world downloads for previous seasons and future seasons. So that is a great place to go to. Also, there's like a little blurb of everyone who is part of Craftworks or has been past Craftworks, right? Yes? No? I think past Craftworks members are also have a little blurb. Or am I wrong? Maybe it's just current. Links to current members. Okay, so links to current members on Craftworks. Tis cool. So there's a lot of good information and merch, and the merch is cozy, and I have a lot of it. Shirts, sweatshirts. Past members only listed in previous seasons. Okay, understood. Barrels. Bottles. Okay. 16 barrels. That is set. Redstone. 21. I'll need dispensers. I think I have dispensers. Did I miss something? No, I didn't miss anything. 16 dispensers. I don't have that many. I need 3 more. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. I'll need 21 cobblestone. Running low on cobblestone. and 3 bows, which I shall go get. Okay. 3 bows. Tres. Da na na ba da 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 da. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh, I should probably check my mail. I haven't checked my mail at Millie Mail in a while. It's been some time. I'll have to get some bows. There should definitely be bows. I recall having absolutely tons of bows. That's a great idea, actually. What idea? I don't know. I used a ton of them for a project. That is fair. Da 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 ba da da da. Okay. I only needed 3. Checking my mail. Oh, yeah. Should still be some though. Yeah, I did find some. Ah, yep. I think a while ago, because I knew I was going to use lots of dispensers, I made like a whole stack of them because we were getting... Hi, Puddle! Hello! I'm walking into a wall. I know at some point I made like a whole stack of dispensers because I knew that I was going to use quite a lot of them. And I was just like, I'll just make a whole bunch of backup because I got loads of cobblestone. Yeah, Puddle! Hello! Right now I have the armor. I am working on collecting the resources for the mangrove farm, or the propagule farm. And then I'll take a few trips, go out to yeah, I'll have to make a few trips to do stuff and things. Let's see what I have. I think I have the 12 chests. No, I don't. I have to make those. That's fine. Let me think. 12 chests is double in logs. So I need 24. Perfect. I masked. Nothing bad will come from that. Hi, I am odd. Yes, yes you are. I'm odd on lane. Yup. That is to be expected. Okay. Glass. I subbed that for brick. Hopper, redstone dust, barrel. 8 honey blocks. I need to go grab that from the honey shop, which I should have grabbed, but I didn't think to. And 12 glazed terracotta. Does not matter which terracotta it is. I need to find where I put it. Left lane or right lane? Oh my goodness. Add time again. Add time, add time, add time. Gonna lurk while I drive home. BRB. Well, see you, Whiffs. Bye. Maybe I'll see you back later. Okay. Terracotta. I have a ton of it. I just need... I make 16. I'm gonna make 16. I don't need 16. I only need 12. But I'm gonna make 16. Because my brain said so. Oh, mail! I need to check the mail. Yes, I will go do that. I will do that. I will make terracotta and then go check my mail. Oh boy. Da, 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 da. Sorry, my throat scratching. Just a second. The irony of touring the honey shop and not getting 8 honey blocks will toast go unmentioned by no one. I heard ad time in the tune of mail time from Blue's Clues, so I said it. Oh, well, Kelp Farm is topped off again. Thank you, thank you. One viewer wrote in, hey, you guys seem get along great. I don't... I'm sorry, Akashashin. I am quite oblivious to many jokes, and that is another one that I do not understand. I think I maybe? No? No, I don't think I understand it. Here's the mail. It never fails to take me. Wanna wag my tail, and when it comes I wanna wail mail. Okay, okay. Pig view reveal. Just a response to mail time from Puddle. I'm still oblivious, but okay. Adventurers wanted. See Millie for details. Understood. Okay. Mail has been checked. I will put this in a barrel somewhere. I may unintentionally use it for something because I'll be like, ooh, paper, and then realize that I shouldn't have used it and used it as a reminder instead. Da 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 da. Paper. Okay, we have the glazed terracotta. And then I'll need the honey blocks. I think that's everything. Adventures with Millie and Marshmallow. Marshmallows. Marshmallow. S'mores. It's getting cool weather now. S'mores. Makes me want s'mores now. I like s'mores. S'mores are tasty. That I know I can fit in my inventory. And I should probably grab some of this stuff. That way I can make less trips. I don't think I can fit all of that in my inventory though. Maybe I should make a barrel. Maybe I should set up a barrel for these items until I go on the trip. Because they're taking up so much space here that it may actually hinder my ability to get things done. It's really cold and rainy today. I could totally go for a bonfire. For us, it's like... let me think. It's 59, and we're getting some nights in the 40s, so it's like nice and cool. I love that we're getting cool weather because I've wanted it for so long. Let's grab this. I guess I'll grab the barrel and stick these items in here. See how much fits. Most of it. Okay, so I might actually be able to take these bricks and glass and some of the stuff in the other barrel. Yikes, it's gonna be 35 tonight. Yeah, I was seeing that it was getting pretty cold, which is nice. Okay, do I need anything else? I want these 2 inventory slots open because I need the lead for the horse and 8 honey blocks. I think we're ready. I only have to make 2 trips, and then what else? Roll in the barrel, we'll have a... The barrel will have... Confused. I'm sorry, Ekashashin. I am... All of these jokes are going, like, way over my head. Slip. Understood. Ish, sort of. What was I doing? Oh, 8 honey blocks. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now, let's go to the hideous hut, which also has yet to be seen. I think? Maybe? It's been a while. It is a trek, which is actually why I have a horse now. Because I was trying to find wolves. And doing so very unsuccessfully. Well, I did find a lot of wolves. It's actually catty corner to the shopping district. But yeah, I'm going out to the hideous hut and we'll find kitty corner. Yes? I've always heard it pronounced catty corner, but I know some people say kitty corner. I'm trying to think why it would be maybe called catty corner. It was just across from when one thing is on one corner and another thing's on another corner, and it's across from. I guess you could think of it as a circle. It's always across from, but if they're angled differently, it would be on the corner of when it's a square. Anywho, this is a Savannah Plateau that's like really far away. Like, this is spawn right here, which, you know, looks huge when you're there. And all the way over here is a Savannah Plateau that is kind of small. This is the hideous hut. Welcome to the hideous hut. It was a build that I used the diagonally juxtapose. Seems like a mouthful. I mean, true. I used a lot of the materials that I found or had on my person. So I had mangrove, acacia, and oak. The oak and the acacia was here. The mangrove, I think I just had on me from something, or maybe I brought over. I don't know. But all the way out here, we've got actually the mangrove farm. However, the one that I used is I used a tutorial, and basically the issue that I'm running into is the TNT is exploding the tree, but it's unfortunately Acacia, the best of all Minecraft knows it. Acacia's the best. All of Minecraft knows it. It's blowing up the trees, but it's also blowing up the items. So it's actually faster for me to harvest mangrove wood manually. And it's also not producing much of any propagals for me to like reload this. So I also need a propagal thing. This was the original moss machine that I also followed a tutorial for. I think it was originally just to make bone meal, but I set it up to give me moss, azalea, flowering azaleas, normal azaleas, moss carpets, and then turn it into bone meal and bone blocks and feed into the machine. So these two are two separate tutorials. The issue that I was running into is the timing isn't quite right, so it keeps producing cobblestone occasionally. So to fix that, I kind of dreaded doing, but I did it, and I'm actually really happy that I did it, is I made a different bone meal farm. It does only produce bone meal. There's not a whole lot of space to make it give me moss and then also make me bone meal, because it immediately goes into these hoppers, which immediately go into composters. So I would have to like I don't know. I would have to like rotate one to go a different direction, but then the problem is if I don't have all of these set up with composters, it'll like jam, and so I'll have like items collecting here that don't need to be. So all of these hoppers go into composters. There's 4 of these, and if I flick that lever, it will turn the machine on. You can remove a composter from down below and put a chest. I could... The issue that I'm thinking of is then it wouldn't... like once the chest fills and the hopper fills, then the items are just going to gather where the hopper is, and so I'm going to have a whole bunch of entities collecting there, and that's kind of what I like really didn't want, was just gathering a whole bunch of entities. So originally the farm just did like, it went into a composter, the composters went back into this dispenser. There was none of this was here, none of this. Right now I have a furnace with stone in it that's subtracting the signal from this hopper. I'm finally near the end of the resource list. Nice. Yes, that means soon we'll get to working on that project. I'm excited. But this subtracts the signal from this hopper, so every time this clicks on, this unlocks the hopper goes to this hopper, this barrel, that barrel to that hopper to the crafter. The crafter fills with bone meal. Every single time it fills all the way to the 9th slot, it sends a signal to itself and crafts a bone block. That way it only triggers when the machine is on. That does mean if there's a stack was guessing the issue was the composter's limited signal, which I thought just split the line from the nearest composter. So it's basically, I have a whole bunch of composters, and the kind of issue that I have is there is not a lot of space. I do not have a lot of space to add extra stuff. I think right above this stone block, so actually in line with this stone block, is the composter. The problem is if I have any redstone that turns on next to these hoppers, it will, or on top of them, it will lock the hopper, which I don't want to do, because if it locks this hopper, that means the bone meal isn't going through the machine. I was spending hours on this, and this is kind of what I came up with. Is it the best thing? No, probably not, but it works. And so it doesn't produce cobblestone. It produces, between these two halves, it produces over 4 stacks of bone blocks. If you're around tomorrow, I can help you with that. Tomorrow, yes, I am on, but we have, that's if you want to get any moss. I'm not super bugged by it because I could always just turn on the other machine. It produces, or even Sunday. I don't think I can Sunday. Remember, both of those. Are you going to be there for the stream? There's a stream on Saturday that starts at 5, and then there's the dragon, and then the end raid. So we have both of those on those days. I will be on those days. Tomorrow night's special. Yes, it is. So excited to do that. Anyway, point is, tons of bone meal. Do I still have bone blocks in here? Yes, I do. I have a lot of bone blocks. So ready for shulkers and wings. Yes, everyone is so ready, and I feel the same. It's just getting to the point where I keep building things, and I'm like, I just really wish I had shulker boxes to carry it, so I didn't have to make multiple trips places. Yes, okay, resources. I must drop these things off. Stone. Wait, what's happening tomorrow? End dragon fight and end raid. We're getting wings, and I'm at the point now where I build something. I am aggravated because I can't fly up to my build. Yeah, clues are in shulkers, elytra. Anyway, yeah, we're doing the dragon fight tomorrow. I think it's 7 my time. Yeah, I think it's 7 EST. So we're doing the end dragon fight, and then we are going to raid end cities so we can get dragon fight. Are you crazy? No? What do you mean? Everyone has been desperate to get elytra and shulkers. That's me too. I need double tap space bar thing for my travels. Dragonfight and end raid. It's only midnight for me. I cannot wait for wings. Yeah, let me think. Right now, it's almost 5. So I'm hoping, oh man, I haven't even gotten started on the mangrove farm. Who's bringing beds? I don't think I got that joke either, Akashashin. I'm so sorry. I don't understand many jokes. Yes, tomorrow, let me think. Tomorrow is the dragon fight and end raid. So if it's 12 for you, that would still be tomorrow. Jean is the name of the dragon. Is it? Is that a Minecraft lore thing that I have zero clue about? I guess it shouldn't surprise me that I don't understand. No, I have never heard of that either. I'm oblivious. Beds go boom in the end. Yes, yes it is. I had no clue. I had no clue. Okay, anyway, I'm getting all types of sidetracked. I need to find... I don't have a stick. Gosh darn it. I'll go grab a stick. Let's go grab a stick. No, I just... Nope, I don't have the axe on me. Stick. Perfect. Okay, okay, okay. Just... Yeah. Okay. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Thematic placement. Yes, that's the thing that I want. I was trying a different bone meal farm and I didn't get it to work. Sticks? Who runs out of sticks or cobblestone in Minecraft? Yeah, I use my Silk Touch pick so often, and it's not that I don't have a ton of sticks, it's that I just don't have a stick on me because I try to keep my inventory really clean. And apparently I do that very successfully. Okay, load the schematic. Never have cobblestone when I need. I use Silk Touch way too much. Yeah, because then my inventory doesn't get full with all the items that it drops. Because if it's not Silk Touch, then it's Fortune. So if I have Fortune and I get like, say I run into like, I don't know, 20 copper ore, I could have over a stack. But if I have Silk Touch, I could have 2 stacks of copper ore, which later in the future I can either use in a build or I can turn it into more than 2 stacks of copper. Is there a way to auto convert stone into cobblestone? Seems kinda advanced. Is there a way to auto convert stone into cobblestone? I don't know of any necessarily. I guess you could make kind of like a mud maker. Well, it'd be less complicated than a mud maker, but something to place the block and then you would break it and it would go into a hopper and then into a chest. So like you could, and then you would put obsidian above it so you can be, or I guess you could always do the mud maker where it sends stone into your inventory and you're looking up at a bedrock block, so you're placing the stone yourself. Oh, I guess you would have to do that. You'd have to place the stone yourself. You'd have to have a dropper constantly putting stone back into your inventory. Every single time you place one, there would be a piece of obsidian above it so you wouldn't break it, and then it would get sent into a hopper once you break it. So you could, or use a pickaxe. I mean, it's true. Awesome shader. Fog clearing was great. Yeah, I really like how this is. I mean, I have to be in the savannah or the desert for that to happen, but what did oh, I have renders disabled. Okay. Okay, where must you go? I would have liked to put it in the previous place that this was in, but so why does it place like that? I guess I could have it on the ground. Is it? Oh, it's placing as this is there. Okay. over there by thingy. I know, I do that so much. Okay. I wish I could place it by the other mangrove farm, but oh, hopping off here, still watching though. Oh, bye, bye, Ted. Uh, hmm. I just don't like this placement. I want to tear that down and put it there. I want it there. I guess I know what I have to do. Okay, if I know that I'm going to place that over there then, and I have to tear down this machine, I'm going to stick the schematic over here. Not that it's going to be exactly in that spot. Okay, maybe it is. Oh my goodness, this is so hard to see. Like there. So it's over the water, pretty much. Okay. Oh, and the chests are all the way up here. Ah! Okay, I need to rotate it. You want to be on for an extra hour, go for it. Yeah, my brain is conflicted. I like the placement, actually. It's not super accessible though. And I feel like it should be closer to the ground. Okay, one thing at a time. Let's get the propagule farm started, because that is what I have the resources on my person for. Okay. That is where I want that. It needs to go a few blocks back, or I can rotate it. Here. That didn't help. That. Did that leave enough space-ish, sort of? Ah! That's not what I meant to do. Because that is a hopper. Don't think there's anything there. This is far enough away that everything is set here. Perfect. Just need that. Do I like that placement? Not exactly. Laser, what shaders do you use? Oh wait. Over. Here's the math. 25 hours and 58 minutes until the party begins. How much sleep do you think you really need every week? Blazer, what shaders do you use? I'm using you, Curtis. No, Lane. So I'm using complementary shaders, but I also use Laser, can we see? He kind of has moderator, and even though I could technically, he could also ban you. So that would be luck of the draw kind of thing, and I don't have much faith in myself to be successful. So yeah, he can also ban me from the server. That I don't doubt that he could do. I was gonna say would do, but that's completely different. And probably not true. Anyway, complementary shaders, those are the shaders that I use. And I use Euphoria patches, which is I only ban when necessary. I tease Curtis because he's a friend. Just don't said that. That might be a little too late. I like your cake. Oh, that. So, yeah, that's let me think. That's Vanilla Tweaks. That one's Vanilla Tweaks. But the shaders I used Vanilla Tweaks. Yes, 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 yes. They have a lot of options, and so I think they're all so cute. They're all so good. Ad time. It is ad time. I have to figure out where I want to place this. I want to rotate this. I'm rotating it. I don't like that it's in the place that it is. An ad while I'm talking to my best friend Blazer. So sad. Howdy, Ted. Okay, what was I doing? Loaded schematics. No, not that one. Yes, this one. No, not that tab. This one. Yes, this one. Configure. Rotate. Was that what I wanted to do? No, I want to rotate it more times. That way, that way, that way. There's none, but nope, I did it wrong. I did it too many times. Is that the right one? No, I did it. I should have only done it twice. Sorry. No, wait, that's right. Ad break over. Hello! Welcome back from the ad break. I am currently rotating this because I didn't like the placement. And yeah, here we are. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Gives me space to walk this way, and I can just access the chests. Perfect. Exactly. Anyway, to answer Curtis's question, vanilla tweaks, texture pack stuff, and the shaders, I use complementary shaders with Euphoria patches because it has a lot of options, though to be warned, you could spend over an hour looking at all the different options, and there's some really cool stuff with like the end and whatnot that I'm super excited for you guys to see because it is epic. At least in my opinion, it's epic. I think you'll love it because it's super cool. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. But now to fill all these hoppers and whatnot. Build the machine. Build the machine. Ah. Oh, I gotta sleep. Sleep. Feels weird streaming on multiple platforms. My brain feels all over the place. You still okay with me taking some of your oak for the build? Yep. Totally good. Fine with me. Dum 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 dum. Yes, and that went into this chest. Yes, it did. Awesome. Everything else we need is less than a stack each and is not much stuff left. Should be done in an hour or two. Awesome. Making absolutely amazing progress. So exciting. Wait, I have a slab? I have a slab there. Alrighty, I'm gonna work out, gonna lurk. See ya, Ted. Oh wait, I missed stuff. Oh, and my game doesn't like it. Are you going to experiment with the making things worse idea soon? In the future, you gotta detect you. I might have a lot of things to do. Fair. All the things. That is the right placement. Perfect. I have too many things in my inventory. This is silly. One thing at a time. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Up. Up. Did I do that? Hope I didn't do that. Wait. This needs to be the glazed terracotta. Okay, let's see if there's anything we need to place that, you know, this would be easier if I did the layer by layer. Let's go do that. There we go. That's gonna make things a lot easier. Oh, I don't have these in place. That would also help. Let's put those chests away, because I know that I need to use water. That placement is there. And I need a slab. I don't know how I missed the fact that I needed a slab, but I did. You know, one thing I am realizing at the current moment, I should probably take a break sooner rather than later, as... Oh wait, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Just a second. For future, I gotta work. I have to think about curses, YouTube vids. It's a popular concept in Minecraft entertainment. I'm partial to it, but I like the term stick and bugger. I got distracted, stick and bugger. When I made the recommendations, the most of the experiment with YouTube visibility. Oh, yeah, gotcha. You can do a lot of A/B testing between thumbnails and titles. When I made the recommendation, gotcha. A/B titles. I think my issue is I have to rush to make thumbnails. If you like Suffer Together, you might like make it worse too. Okay. I am caught up. But I'm now realizing that I might have to take a break sooner rather than later, as I can feel my throat very much disliking me. Oh, whoops. Well, there's nothing important redstone down there, so we're good. For now. But at least that's one thing off my list. Hydration check. Quick questions for those who know redstone. If I wanted to add a system... I think that's a yes. I think there is... Yeah, an item sorter work fine, would be easy enough to put in. It'd be an automatic bone meal appendage. Yeah. Don't rush the thumbnails. Next time, take the time to figure out here or there. See what people move towards and keep up on what's popular. Yee. Also, welcome back, Joy. Am streaming. And Cube is back. Yeah, I guess if I'm doing this, it's not gonna be too bad, because... Tippa. Hi, back. I'm Lane. That is... crazy. I wouldn't have expected Lane to say that. Those 10 smooth stone, and I don't remember if I grabbed enough. Just I love those kinds of jokes. I don't remember. Piston. Is this a sticky piston? This is a sticky piston. Okay. This rolls eyes dramatically. I love those kinds of jokes. You go comment the greatest. I do too. I'm just being a... That's a callback to 80 before hire. Hey, I mean, maybe not wrong. I get distracted. Yeah. Oh wait, I don't have to shift, because that. Though... Yes. Is there a block beneath there? Yes, there is. So I could just do this. And those are blocks. So that is the complete wrong block to use, but that works too, technically. The hi mod I'm Lane thing was like half an hour ago. Oh. Oh no. It wasn't a hi mod I'm Lane. It was... What was it? It was in the chat. No, it was hi back I'm Lane. Right here. Because Cube came back. Cube said he's back, and he said, hi back, I'm Lane, and yeah. Hi mod, I'm Lane was indeed a bit ago. I did do the hi mod, I'm Lane thing earlier here too. Yeah. Wait, what is this? Dispensers? I don't have that many dispensers in my inventory. So I guess I need those ones. Oh, I'm gonna need the hoppers too. Wow, I have a lot of hoppers. I guess I need a lot of them. Wait. Oh no, yeah, that's just placed the wrong direction. Yep. Yep. I understand. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. And then that's an observer. I got one of those. This, I think, actually needs to be facing the opposite direction of what it's going to face. Right? Hey, we got it. Okay. One step at a time. Leaves. And redstone. And hoppers. Oh, this is where I need to place the propagoules. Or no, maybe I don't need to place the propagoules. I guess those just like place themselves once I do the thing. Run the machine. Okay. There. Hoppers. Yeah, he makes that joke many times. To the point that there are some times where I go to say something and I'm like, that's not the thing that I meant to say. But it's the thing that came to mind. Ah. There. Wait, did that work? Nope. Ah. Wait a second. Oh. Huh. Anyway, not the point. This should be going into there. But I need to do this. Oh, I can't jump that high. This is just super distracting. I need to do this. No, I didn't want you to do that. Oh, right. I can't, like, do block jumps. Come on. Help. Though it's very convenient that oh no, I can't do that now. Gosh darn it. Not gonna be the first time that I do that. Or the last time. Can you not? Please? Okay. Da, 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 da. This, you do the thing. Yes. Perfect. Why do I have Grove wood? Oh, I remember. Yes, yes, yes. Does thing. Yes. I was fully expecting it to do the wrong thing. And then I was gonna be like, ah! Okay, hoppers into dispensers. Need a repeater here. One tick. Getting there. Slowly but surely. I may actually have to call it after doing the Probagool farm though, because of my throat. I don't think I am used to talking this much. Which I guess shouldn't be a surprise to me on this part, but... But I am having a good time. But maybe I should actually realistically call it at 2 hours because my throat is like, why did you do this to me? I am not used to talking this long. And that's okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what's going on with much of this redstone, but I appreciate the people who do the redstone. I try to do redstone, and it takes a while, to say the least. Oh wait, these are green frog lights. I need those. Green frog lights. I need those redstone. Excuse me. You can probably hear the progressive raspiness that my voice is gaining. Goodness. Dun 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 dun. It's gonna take so much bone meal. I don't have that. If you were a natural at redstone, we could call you Matt Blazer Wings. I'm not going to lie, I don't know a whole lot of redstoners, so my brain is just has no clue. You are progressively learning. I am really, really bad with like references, movies, like all those things. Most of them go over my head. I'm like, there are a very limited number of things that I know about, familiar with. And so those types of jokes usually go way, way over my head. It is not a you thing, it is a me thing. It does mean that unfortunately there's a lot of funny jokes that people make, and I'm just like, yeah, I have no clue. Oh, that was, yes, this goes here. This goes here. That's a block. I'm wondering if that was the smooth stone that I actually got more. I'll keep it more recognized mumbo for hire. Okay, understood. Yes, I got that one. Oh. Sad how many jokes I just totally miss. Oh, that one needs to be that. Okay. And this is a other sticky piston. Apologies for the clicking. Oh, and that's a lever. It's one less thing in my inventory. Perfect. Peter. Oh no, wait, that goes there. And wait, shouldn't that have turned off? Ah! Perfect. Okay, piston. Sticky piston. Da, 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 da. No? Yes? No. Put a block here. And then I actually think I need a block here. That there. Observer here. Norm's here. Okay, was this the right direction? Yeah, it was. Why are you something west, down, something or other? I don't know. Something is saying it's wrong. Not sure why. Okay. Is that doing the thing that's supposed to? Oh, what the? That's not supposed to happen. That's what's supposed to happen. That was really weird. It just all of a sudden rotated. Okay. Well, that's sorted. I'm going to put a platform that runs to it, to the lever, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to reach it. And I'll keep it 3 wide. This area looks all types of messed up, but yeah. I guess I'll learn one day to make nice redstone farms. Today's not that day. Okay, now I need to fill it with bone meal. So I get lots of propagals. I shouldn't need many. I want to make sure it's working. And then I may have to call the stream there, as I've been talking for a while and I want to make sure that I actually have a voice for when we go for the dragon fight. Because that would be very unfortunate if I just talked so much now and then didn't have a voice and couldn't stream later. Not good. Why didn't Twitch give me a notification? I don't know. I don't know. And I may soon end stream because I'm trying to see if the propagal farm is sorted. So I will update. I've toured most of the things that I've built at this point. Anyway, anywho, hi Joy. At this point, I have the propagal farms done. The propagal farm is done. Because that's something I needed to do. I also have... Wait, is this also bone meal? Yeah, that's also supposed to make bone meal. I don't think I have that much bone meal on me to do that. I want to make sure this works. And if it does, then cool. However, I don't think I have much voice left in me. I think the only friends that are live right now you can raid into are Luke, Craig, not family friendly, and Upbeat Defeat. Okay. Understood. Thank you for reminding me, because I was going to forget that again. And yeah, I would have been sad. So yeah, once I get this working, I will raid into one of them. Because yes, I want to do that. I've wanted to do that the past few times, and then my brain is just like, oh, by the way, you're gonna forget this thing that you've wanted to do until like last second, and perfect timing. Don't we all love our brains sometimes? Anywho, just fill it with 3 stacks. I know this probably flies through an absolute ton of bone meal. Oh, I'm not gonna... Can I reach that one? Yeah, I can reach that one. Okay. I think that should work. Please work. bone meal's not bone mealing. Oh, I bet I know what I forgot. I bet there's a row of redstone that I forgot for the top section here. Yes, I did. Perfect, perfect. That is exactly what we want to see when we are troubleshooting redstone. This is why we troubleshoot redstone and not just assume the things will work. Where's the end chest? Oh, I don't have the ender chest down here. And I placed mine upstairs, so yeah. I guess I can put some of the stuff in the chest, double chests, because, well, I don't see why not. As long as it's not the propagals. Row of redstone. I'm also glad that it didn't just like use a whole bunch of bone meal. Perfect. Okay. That sounds good. That doesn't sound good. Why did it trigger once? And then just not do anything? Did it just, like, use all that bone meal? No. That's triggering. That's triggering. The sticky piston, it changed. Why did you do that? This game just doesn't like me. The piston just like triggered and then changed the direction it decided it was going to be. That piston was facing that honey block and then decided it was going to face the opposite direction. Said, "You are not the boss of me." Is it here? Yeah. Hopefully that won't change positions. Is that a glitch? Did I find a glitch? That apparently pistons can decide that they're going to change direction whenever they feel like it. Oh, perfect! It's working! And it's giving me a lot. How much bone meal is it going through? I mean, it's gonna go through all of it, but yeah, that's good. I'm glad I made this. I am glad the toe blocks made this. Because it is working very well. So I am going to turn this off because it is clicking. And I am going to sign off. Which, look. I got the copper cape. I got the copper cape. I got the copper cape. Anyway. Not the point. Point is, thank you for joining the stream. I know I didn't get all the way through the mangrove farm. Yeah, I get a little overly ambitious. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm Blazer for Hire, and I hope to see you next time. We are going to raid Upbeat Defeat because, yes, I want to do that before I forget. We are doing the things. Hollow Knight Silk Song. Might not stay long because I don't necessarily want to see spoilers, but yes. We raid Okay, we're gonna raid. He's playing Hollow Knight Silk Song. I will not be there for long as I don't want to necessarily spoil the game for me because I kind of want to play it at some point. So yeah, but I will see you later. Bye. Also, for YouTube, I am going to end the stream. Oh. Anyway, thank you for coming to the stream, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.